I'm panicking.
The clock is ticking.
Counting minutes.
The money's dwindling.
I think we came up with about $30 today.
And the couple is imploding.
He flipped, he snapped.
Can Jane stop this wedding from flatlining?
I'm not cleaning toilets, tell me I'm not cleaning toilets.
Or will she call a code blue?
I hope they like pennies, because that's what they're getting.
When Krystal and Bryan were planning their wedding, they didn't plan on being completely broke.
Typically, we're paying for our wedding with coins.
Yeah. And time flies when you're rolling nickels, because their wedding is in 4 days.
I haven't slept too much the last couple nights. Coming up real fast.
But it can't come fast enough for Krystal's son, Hayden.
Hayden's used to being #1 in my life. Having to raise a son on my own since I was younger was hard. We're both really happy to have Bryan.
Hayden's been kind of put on the back burner, but just because of everything being so crazy.
We told him that, we were gonna get married, and then his comment was, is he bringing the PlayStation with him?
Hayden, Mom's calling. Please go downstairs.
I really would like Hayden and Bryan to bond even more than they already have, just because Bryan is gonna be here full time, and I want them to develop that relationship where he looks up to him as a father figure.
Hayden, I need you to go downstairs, please, and help Mom with the wedding stuff.
Yeah, that's not happening.
So he's excited for it all to be finished.
But unless Hayden can get himself a very lucrative paper route, this wedding may not even get started.
The bottom line is I need to have the bills paid so we can have a wedding and just relax. And we've put so much work into this that I don't want it to all fall apart the day of the wedding. Okay. So we're short $1,400.
I think we came up with about $30 today.
Oh, okay, so $1,370.
The only things that are paid in full are the flowers and the cake. So we'll look good and we'll have flowers and cake to eat.
It's crunch time and I don't know what's gonna happen.
Which is becoming painfully clear. So how exactly did you end up in this hot mess?
Part of the problem is that I haven't been working during the summer. We're trying to adjust Hayden to his new life, and when we worked on the wedding budget, I made a big mistake and doubled our income by accident and went back and went, oh no, we're in trouble.
So a math whiz then, huh? Good luck with your taxes.
It was one of the very, 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 very few phone calls from Krystal that I didn't want to receive. I don't know what we're gonna do.
That's a big thing to have music at your wedding and have food at the wedding. You think? Food? Nah, that's just crazy talk. A Jane Dayus Hinch wedding definitely has food and music and a happy bride and groom. And she's here with 3 wishes to lead them out of the frying pan and into that pot of gold.
What seems to be the problem?
Where to start?
We have 3 days left and so much to do still.
3 days left to
the wedding.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
And we don't have any money left.
That could be a problem. We have no money to pay for the photographer, the hall, the DJ. Oh, we haven't even got any money to pay for the church.
The one minister is paid for. We have 2 ministers.
One is related now by marriage, and he actually wasn't ordained when he thought he was. And then the other one, who we had lined up, who's a friend of mine, was resigned from the one church and moved to another church so that he can. We kind of have a 4th one too, because Krystal's uncle is also doing a portion of the ceremony at the church. So there's actually kind of 4 ministers.
Oh, okay.
Once again, their math skills suck.
We don't know where to find any more money from.
Parents from both sides have already given everything they can. We've maxed out credit cards.
Yeah, we're helping out as much as we're able. And we're coming down to the bottom line of what we're able to do. And
The hall will never, ever allow anyone to come through unless it's paid for. Why? Because weddings, everything has to be paid up front, everything. Because they could get to the altar, turn to each other and say, do you take this person? And it happens where they go, actually, no, I've changed my mind. So then, who pays? The injured party or the party that didn't want to get married? Neither. Everybody's found this out in the wedding industry, so you get your money up front. Well, this is just good for starters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Goodness me.
I was feeling like pit in my stomach, like my, heart in my throat.
Well, you better open up your ears because Jane's here to tell you how to fix your big ol' mess.
Wow. What are we gonna do?
So Jane and Krystal lay out all the kinks while Bryan stares like a deer in the headlights. A very, very quiet, non-emotional deer.
So the person that's coming in to do the centerpieces, what time are they getting in?
They're from Florida, so they're coming in tomorrow night, and then they'll be here at the hall on Saturday morning doing that, setting things up.
So much has just happened in this meeting that I am trying to catch up with everything that they need to do and organise. How can you set up centerpieces if you've never seen what they look like?
But beyond what they need to tackle in only 2 days' time, there's a big, expensive elephant in the room that needs attention.
The payment due, the payment due, payment due, oops, payment due. We've got budget is exploded and still got payment due. You tell me how we're going to do that.
Help me now.
I do have a magic wand, but I don't have a magic money tree, but I can give you 3 wishes. I don't think I've ever been more serious when I say use them wisely.
It's scary looking at all the people we still have to pay.
Yeah.
And needing backup plans.
Yeah.
So Jane leaves, the couple chat with the hall manager, and then, like flies to money, they tag Jane in the parking lot.
The hall said that if we don't come up with the money, we won't be able to have a wedding. We need your help. We'd like to cash in our first wish.
So you've got to raise the money tomorrow and pay them Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the first wish?
Yes.
How are we going to do this then? I don't know. The lottery? No. Bingo? Casino? Go play the tables? No, I might lose even more.
Even though she might carry a Fendi bag, it isn't full of money to fund wedding wishes. So Jane needs to come up with a plan to raise some. And after instructing the couple to think hard, she and Oscar think furry.
Oscar, it's your birthday tomorrow, isn't it? You're going to be 4. You're going to be a big boy. We're going to have a party. But do you know, we've got to raise all this money for this wedding on Saturday. I don't know how we're going to do it. Have you got any ideas?
Meanwhile, Bubbles and Chuckles are doing their part in trying to raise some more money by putting together a garage sale.
I didn't think we needed any more.
I'm getting rid of my bobblehead.
Brian, we need to try and raise money.
No way, man.
This one's still in the wrapper.
Can opener. We got a couple, right?
A spider? Having mitts. I got lots of my own.
Oh yeah, there's at least 50, 60 cents in that box. Well done, wedding saved. What do you think, Jane? Got a better idea?
Turn your party into a fundraiser. That's a brilliant idea.
But you can't have a fundraising dog party without a whole bunch of fun, rich dogs.
Come in. Hey, Oscar. Come here. I've got a bit of a problem.
So after Jane recruits the doggy spa set, she seeks out the ones on the move.
Good. I knew I'd find you here.
And then it's back to Jane's digs to sniff out some more doggy dough.
Hello, darling. It's Jane.
Finally, Jane feels confident that she's recruited just the right amount of dogs with owners with just the right amount of money. You know, just in case that garage sale doesn't work out.
rolling pin. It's for making your own pizza pockets, I think.
Yeah, we'll pass
I've
on
never
that.
done that.
But the couple's entrepreneurial brilliance is put aside when Jane comes to check in.
And this must be Hayden.
Yeah, this is my son, Hayden.
Hello, nice to meet you. What have we achieved on Thursday?
Still need a backup plan for the flowers.
Did you go and collect the tuxedos?
Yes, we collected those and everything fits.
Directions?
Yes, I finished that.
Did you call the reception venue and give them the final numbers?
Yes.
This is fantastic.
But that's where the good news ends.
Who do we have to pay?
We still have to pay the hall, the photographer, the minister.
Everybody tomorrow.
What is it, Hayden? You expecting some cash too?
I'm trying to keep him involved, but there's times where I'm just like, okay, you need to be, in a corner. I have to make 20 phone calls, and I feel a bit bad.
But Jane gets back to the cash.
She says she's come up with $5. What will that pay for?
Must have been the pizza pocket thing.
Cup of tea. Tomorrow, Oscar's having a birthday party. So this was all arranged and we've decided to turn it into a fundraiser. It's going to be a very interactive party.
Does that mean work?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to do some work. So there's going to be doggy washing. Hayden, we're going to do doggy washing.
Okay.
Are you up for that?
Sure, but not until Missy has her dogs washed, because later that afternoon, Krystal and the girls have found time to go to the spa and to chat.
I'm feeling that Hayden's, not included in some things, and I think I know what I want to do for wish number 2.
Something for Hayden?
I think so.
Oh, that'd be the best.
So Jane meets Hayden and gets down to fun business.
So, your mum's been telling me lots of things that you like. Now, just so I've got it right, what sort of things do you like?
Watching NASCAR.
Watching NASCAR. That's a big hobby?
Ooh, NASCAR, right up Jane's alley.
They want you to have a special day tomorrow. And your mum, she's got 3 wishes.
Yeah.
Well, 1 wish was for you.
So the next day, Hayden and Bryan get revved up to meet Jane at the country's premier NASCAR minicar circuit.
So I've made some special phone calls, pulled all the strings I can, and they're going NASCAR racing. And I'm going too. Hey!
Hey, good to see you.
What'd you think?
Sweet.
Is this what usual wedding planners do? Speed Queen. Hayden wins!
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, that was a very good time.
Cool. I'm glad you guys were allowed to have that special time together. Thank you, Jane.
Oh, my pleasure. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been great.
I think it's safe to say that Hayden was the champion checkered flag winner of the day.
But Jane's got a few thousand more laps to go.
We still have so much to do. I've got to go and organise this fundraiser now. We're going to be doing lunch, are we? We are just on a move.
So today's the day the couple's wedding dreams go to the dogs.
She's the one.
And I mean dogs with trust funds.
I need a favour, a big favour. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Isn't this fun?
This is certainly interesting.
Never been to a doggy party?
No.
Never.
I thank everybody that came to the doggy fundraising afternoon. I thank them very much for their generosity and their help. And gosh, Oscar had a birthday to remember. Here's the birthday boy. So, yeah, we had a great time. What a fantastic afternoon.
I agree, yes.
Can you believe?
Wow.
All those people, all those dogs, and I think you bathed everyone.
Yes,
Pretty much.
I think we did.
But we raised the money for the wedding.
Thank you.
I can't wait for the 3rd wish. They got absolutely soaked getting in this doggy wash. I think they washed every dog. They really, really worked hard, and they deserve every dime they got.
So now the couple can finally pay their debts, and they didn't even have to sell their old 8-tracks. Nice work. But at rehearsal, Krystal starts to crack.
Do the centerpieces have flowers in them already? We arrived late to the rehearsal, rushed around, got dressed, and then I get to the front to start the rehearsal and my decorations aren't set up. We need to figure out how many flowers I need because those are for the cake too. I find that I'm missing all the flowers for my centerpieces. I only have flowers to put on my cake. So I'm panicking. No.
No.
So, Krystal, give me some idea how you want these separated. Okay, do you want them like that, or do you want me to separate them?
So Miss No Money Penny can't add up flowers either, huh?
I don't know what to do.
Krystal tries to get to the bottom of her missing flowers, and her mom tries to keep the cool.
You're losing sparkles.
Okay, now I'm panicking. Where's my flowers?
You'll have to explain it a bit more.
I have bows and ribbons and it's supposed to be twist-tied things and a flower for my unity candle. Where is it? All I see is a bucket of flowers.
That's what we got.
Sorry, all I know is I went to the flower shop. She says, take this, so I took it.
But as Krystal's father, aka Ned Flanders, wears a hopeful face for the flowers, someone else is starting to seriously wilt.
Yeah, Bryan's really feeling the pressure.
Or maybe he's just looking for the flowers in his hands?
I arrived at the rehearsal to find Bryan in tears. Totally unexpected.
But leave it to Jane to put Bryan back together again.
What's going on?
Just a little bit overwhelmed at the moment. Just it's been crazy couple days, late nights, early mornings. So, but I'm okay now. I just needed a few minutes to let some frustration out. Yeah.
It's a very emotional time.
Yeah.
And that's what rehearsals are all about.
Right.
And that's why I come to rehearsals. Because this is what makes it real.
Yeah.
Imagine walking into this cold tomorrow. No. So it's good to feel and go through everything. And we're all so tired, I think.
Definitely.
I think the bags are showing already.
Yeah.
And when you get too tired, you get emotional, and then you're walking into this.
Yeah.
One of the most emotional days of your life.
Right.
So, yeah.
Then Bryan is going to come and get you.
And since one of their ministers is making this real confusing, Jane is there to spell it out.
So Jane, if they sit together.
Are they married at this point?
No.
No. It is like organized chaos, but I know who they'll be looking at to pull it all together. It's going to be me.
More than you know, Jane, more than you know, because Bryan is having second thoughts about having his Aunt Norma decorate the hall.
I don't want her doing that. She's already doing enough at the reception. I don't want her doing this too. That's the way I want it to be.
Temper, temper.
I just talked to Bryan. We had an argument. So I was wondering if, for the third wish, if you could step up and set up the hall for me.
I'm not cleaning toilets. Tell me I'm not cleaning toilets. After being at this rehearsal, I feel as though this is the calm before the storm. We may not have had any SOSs yet. I feel as though we're going to get them all tomorrow. It is like impending doom.
Krystal and Bryan broke the piggy bank for their wedding.
I hope they like pennies.
But with only 3 days to go, they SOS'd Jane Dayus Hinch to help raise their spirits and some funds.
Oh, okay.
So for their first wish, surprise, surprise, they had the no money blues.
Turn your party into a fundraiser.
Wish 2 had Jane going in circles as she helped Bryan and his stepson bond.
Is this what usual wedding planners do?
And for wish 3, Jane has been given the task of shining up their hall herself.
I'm not cleaning toilets. Tell me I'm not cleaning toilets.
So today's the wedding day, and Jane's ready to make good on the couple's third wish.
Okay.
Goodness
Pretty
me.
detailed, so we're counting on you to pull it off.
Thank you.
But A-type Daddy-O leaves Jane with more helpful advice.
It doesn't say what it's for.
Oh, you might find that in the plan.
Okay.
That would be on the list. I'm sure it's on the list, what to do about that one. Large black tail, there. That's it. Red daisies, they're long stems, large black pail, right there. I don't know about scissors. It should be here. There, it should be. That is for cake, so leave that one alone. There's vases, long stem vases here. Double check your list. Check the list. I'm not sure. Don't know. Hopefully it's on the list. If it's not on this list, don't worry about it, I guess I would have to say. On the list.
This isn't just table centerpieces. This is set up the guest signing book, set up the bathrooms, set up the pictures. It's just the cake, the tribute table, the computer table, the hostess table. Phenomenal. 4 hours should do it.
But since she only has 2 hours, Jane goes into double and triple time.
Correct. Huge tick. Done. Tell me what is going to happen at this wedding. I need to know.
And Krystal's dad is looking to the window for the future.
I hope these clouds clear up.
Yup, sure do. But how about Bryan? Has he lost his little black cloud?
Good. I think we're set.
Peachy.
It's now 3:05, so I need you down there.
So after dealing with Krystal's list, Jane has her own at the church.
If you'd like to go meet the ministers, thank you.
But all eyes turn to Krystal, the bride, for her graceful entrance.
All right.
Hold on.
Cut.
Hair. Hold on. Keep going. Wardrobe. Keep going. Hold on. Stop.
You're caught in the belt.
There you go. Okay, you're out.
Okay?
But Krystal makes it in one piece, and Bryan is overcome with emotion.
From this day forward,
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
Such a relationship should not be entered into lightly.
I, Krystal,
take you, Bryan,
take you, Bryan,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
With 2 ministers and all the intricate detail, it went beautifully. Not a hitch. Okay. Come and tell me what you think.
And now, Jane's ready for a party in her fabulously decorated hall.
I was ecstatic walking into the hall and seeing the amazing job that she did.
Yeah, it was truly, again, amazing.
Is this for me?
Yes.
Oh. I think Hayden has been an absolute star. He loved it. And in fact, he's written me the most beautiful thank you note. Thank you for making my wish come true. It was fun for Bryan and I, from Hayden. And at 9 years old, that means a lot to me.
A wonderful night. Lots of laughter and smiles. And no tears.
I think that sometimes we were wondering, would we ever pull this off? But tonight I saw them going round with the envelopes, paying the hall, paying the photographer, paying the DJ. It's all come together. I've got to go now and think of a way to raise a substantial amount of money. What are those guys called? Squeegees. Busking.
Juggling, fire eating, fire throwing.
I don't do juggling. Topless car washing, they pay me to put my top back on.